Look, if you're wondering whether that female friend of yours is dropping hints about taking things to the bedroom, you're probably not imagining it. Women don't accidentally signal sexual interest, especially when it's someone they already know and trust. Here are 6 dead giveaways she's thinking about you in ways that go way beyond friendship. Clue number 1. She touches you more and doesn't pull away. This isn't about accidental bumps or quick high fives. I'm talking about deliberate, lingering contact. She'll touch your shoulder during conversation, brush your knee when she's laughing, or hold that hug just a few beats longer than normal. Research in proxemics shows that people only allow sustained physical contact from those they're sexually attracted to. When a woman initiates touch and then waits to see your reaction, she's basically testing the waters. If you don't pull away and she doesn't either, that's her green light to keep escalating. Her touch isn't random. It's strategic, and it's all about seeing how comfortable she can make you feel with her. Physical touch acts as a form of emotional connection, and it's her way of gauging if you might be open to something more. Clue number 2, she shares personal details that shift the entire mood. Suddenly, she's talking about her dating life, mentioning how she's sleeping alone lately, or sharing frustrations about not finding the right guy. According to studies on intimate disclosure, when women want to escalate sexually, they reveal vulnerability that creates erotic windows. She's not just venting. She's painting a picture of availability and need. Pay attention when she mentions being touch-starved or not having been with anyone in a while. That's intentional information she wants you to have. It's not just casual sharing. She's creating space for deeper emotional and physical connection. This is one of the most telling signs because it signals that she's opening up to you in a way that's personal and intimate. And when she does, she's inviting you into her private world, hoping you'll pick up on her cues. By the way, if you want to spot every sign she's secretly into you, even the ones she'll never say out loud, grab my 25 forbidden signals she's secretly into cheat sheet. It's linked below. You'll decode her every move. No more second guessing. All right, back to it. Clue number 3. She stays later than she needs to. If you're hanging out one-on-one and she's still there at 11 p.m. talking about random stuff, that's not about the conversation. Women are strategic with their time, especially around men they're not romantically interested in. When she says, "I should probably go," but makes no move to actually leave, she's giving you an opening. Behavioral psychology tells us that women signal availability through proximity and timing, not direct verbal confessions. If she's hanging around and talking late into the night, she's not just looking for a good chat. She's testing the waters. If you're picking up on the vibe and leaning into the moment, she's likely waiting for you to make a move, or at least show some interest. Clue number 4. She makes sex the topic and watches your reaction like a hawk. What do you think women really want in bed? Or have you ever had any crazy hookup stories? These aren't casual conversation starters. When a woman brings up sexual topics with a male friend, she's conducting a test. She wants to see how you handle sexual conversation, whether you get uncomfortable or if you lean into it. Studies on conversational intimacy show that sexual topics are rarely introduced accidentally. There are strategic moves to lower emotional barriers. By bringing up sex, she's essentially testing how much you're willing to engage. Your response, whether you're cool with it or whether you get flustered, gives her crucial information on how you might react if things were to go further. So don't underestimate these moments. How you respond could be the key to moving things to the next level. Clue number 5. She playfully frames you as a sexual option. You're so bad with that knowing smile. If we ever hooked up, it would probably be intense, or my personal favorite, good thing we're just friends, followed by extended eye contact. She's not joking around. She's testing the waters while keeping her ego protected. This is emotional deflection at its finest. She gets to float the idea without the risk of direct rejection. If you respond positively, she knows she's got a green light. But if you're unsure or uncomfortable, she can just brush it off as a joke, protecting her vulnerability. This playful framing is a very clear signal that she's exploring the possibility of something more. It's a game of emotional push and pull, and she's seeing if you're willing to engage in it. Clue number 6, her energy completely shifts when you flirt, but she doesn't shut it down. This is the big one. You make a slightly suggestive comment or tease her in a flirty way, and instead of changing the subject or creating distance, she mirrors your energy. Her voice might get softer. She maintains eye contact longer, or she plays right back with her own teasing. Research on non-verbal communication shows that when someone is attracted to you, their body language will unconsciously match and amplify your sexual energy. Even if she says stop or you're terrible while laughing, she's not actually asking you to stop. She's encouraging you to keep building that tension. This is a strong indication that she's ready for something more, but she's testing how far you're willing to go. If you continue flirting, you'll notice her reciprocating in a way that's hard to ignore. Her body language and energy shift, and that's a key sign she's engaged and invested in what's happening between you. Now, if you want to know exactly how women greet you when they're thinking about sex, and I mean the specific body language and verbal cues that happen in the first 30 seconds, that's what we're covering next time. Once you see these greeting patterns, you'll never miss them again. This is critical information to understand, especially if you're trying to avoid missing the early signs and you want to know exactly where you stand. So make sure to hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for more insights from Psychology 2.0, where we break down human behavior to help you decode the signals and elevate your relationships.